going to do a little online tutorial today about Tango. And we're going to do some things that you can work on at home, even if you're on carpet, if you're on a postage stamp, if you're alone, doesn't matter, to continue improving your dancing. So in the Portland community, well, there's a lot of things jacked up about the Tango that I see, but the foundation is going to be the footwork. And I see a lot of heels where there should be toes and toes where there should be heels. And Tango's kind of its own little animal, so we'll look a little closer at that today. So I'll give you a little routine you can do at home, tiny. So for leads, you're going to do walk, walk, and link to promenade, and then a close promenade. Forward, forward, side, together. Now we'll do two more walks. Walk, walk, another link, link. And now we're going to do a promenade link, which looks like this. Forward, forward, close the door. And then you're back in a closed position. So to clarify, one of these closes up by going forward, forward, side, together. The other closes up by going forward, forward, close. And then you walk out of either one of those. For lady, we're going to go starting back on our right foot. Back, back. Link. Now we're in promenade position. Forward, forward, side, together. And we're in two more walks. Walk, walk, link. And now we're going to do our promenade looks like this. Forward, forward, shut the door. So we swivel closed on that left foot. Okay, so our heels and toes. Leads, you're going heel, 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 all flat, inside edge. I see a lot of people in Portland do this with a tippy toe. Not going to work for Tango. We want to load into the foot so we can strike out powerfully. The second thing I see is, I would say 80% of the links I see, you guys go toe, and you go toe back. Big problem. That is not a decent lead for a lady. I want to take a heel right underneath of her butt, so she has no choice but to wind up, and then she actually doesn't get behind you. You get in front of her. So we're going to take this ball inside of her legs, not with her back foot, but inside, and then flip to promenade. Okay? Ladies, on your link, your walks are fine. This is, I call it idiot-proof following. You can't help but go toe backwards. You'd have to really try to do a heel backwards. So we go toe, toe. Now our link, my biggest complaint I see with the ladies, well, two complaints. Number one, you're taking the head with the front foot. That would look like this, and link. That puts your body weight centered. We actually want our head weight left, whether I'm enclosed or promenade, doesn't matter. My head's always over my left butt cheek. Only a couple exceptions, and this isn't one of them. So we're going to go back, keep your head on your left foot, then open up. So we maintain a leftward head position. You might even check it out in your mirror at home in your vanity and just make sure when you're in promenade that your head is, hopefully you can see from the side, left and not centered, which is what I see. My second complaint I see a lot in Portland with the ladies is your back foot is too turned to the partner in promenade. So if I were in promenade this way, what I see, problem's going to be the back foot, and link. So every time you link, check your back foot. If it's pointed this way, we have a problem. We want it to be 30 degrees to the line that you're going to travel. So if I were going directly into the camera and link, you see my foot 30 degrees, or think of it like an arrowhead. If a line's coming from my toe, we would make a little arrowhead. And actually, I have one more complaint for the ladies. I see you guys line up with the partner. We want to make sure to get behind him. So when you link, stay a little bit lower than your partner. As a matter of fact, that's a cheat I do as a lady pretty much all the time. I'm always going to scrunch a little bit lower than him. It's going to give you a lower center of gravity and give you more power. I don't want to say to back lead him, but I will say to center the turns, so make it a little easier for him to lead you. So it's not going to be up, right? It's going to be low and low. Okay. Okay. And the walks, I'm not concerned about those. Let's look at that promenade. Oh, actually, that. If walks are done correctly, I do want to add one thing. They will actually rotate. So in a foxtrot, the walks are going to be linear. In a tango, they're going to rotate. So I like to think of it this way as my little cheat. I'm thinking about forward, side, forward, side. Or same for lady. Back, side, back, side. This is gonna be more like a proper tango walk and make it look less foxtrotty. Okay, so promenade link. Leads, your footwork is going to be heel, heel, swivel shut. Ladies, your footwork is going to be back in the, oops, sorry, I'm going to promenade. Forward, forward, swivel shut. So leads, our cheat to leading this thing is going big and powerful on the one, and on the second step, take it short. So I'm going to go powerful, short swivel. You've got to trick your lady into going past you. I'm not going to do that automatically. As lady, when I'm following, I assume I'm going to continue whatever the last thing I felt is. And I'm using some guidelines. I'm like, okay, well, I always want to try to get back to my home base position of closed. I want to stay to his left. I mean, there's some kind of cheats I'm using to follow, but pretty much if you take me a promenade, the first step, big and powerful, I'm going to go big and powerful on the second step. So if you took it short, and this lady, I'm like, oh, now he's behind me. What do I do? Whoop, I close it up, and then the figure's finished. What I see the leads tend to do, I have two problems, because the footwork is heel, heel, and quick. I see probably 95% of leads go heel, toe. That's not a lead. A toe is a stopping action. So you wanted your girl to go past you, and you said, stop. Well, how is she going to get past you? You just let her to stop. You want her to send her to go. So even though it's a quick, I know it's hard to get that coordination down. That's why we're going to practice this home, alone, slow. Heel, this is a little heel, and then we swivel, shut. That'll be a much better lead for her. Ladies, I want you to practice your head positions at home. So tango's pretty extreme. So make sure when you're in closed position, look outside. I see a lot of this. Go ahead and look outside, or outside instead of here. I see a lot of this. It might feel like an extreme head position to you, but it's not. Finally, in all the dances, including tango, as a matter of fact, especially tango, because we have a lower posture. Ladies, your head, I want you to think about it as being left of your butt. I know everyone thinks they're left, but they're about here. So they're actually back, and this is kind of heavy in your partner's arms. This is a common misunderstanding with ladies. They think, oh, I'm going to be light. I'm going to pick my hands up. But what happens is then you dig your elbows down into your partner, makes it very heavy for him. The lightness actually comes more from the feet. So I want you to think about when you go backwards, staying on the front foot as long as possible. So the lightness comes from him not having to shove you down the floor, and that's kind of our cheat, how we do that. And obviously, as a lady, we tend to go backwards more than forward, so I kind of focus on that backwards movement for the ladies' technique. Ladies, I also would love at home for you to work on your head positions for your links. So this goes back to what I was talking about earlier. We don't want to turn the head with the front foot, so it's not turning the head. We're going to think about going back, keep the head left, then I want you to go extra left, then flip it. It's going to give an illusion of speed. So I'll show, it's not textbook wrong, but it's not really competitive. And quick, that's what I see people do usually, versus and extra, and then unwind. You can practice that at home too. Leads, you're also gonna have, excuse me, a head flick, but it's gonna be a lot smaller. I call it the bug flick. Like, I freak out when I get a stink bug on me at home. So this has happened several times, so I'm like, whoa. So that's what we're gonna do with our head as man. So I'm gonna think, and whoa. Okay, so I think bug flick. I'll show that again. And whoa. Okay, so there is a little bit of a shimmy in there, but it's not as dramatic as hers. As lady, I'm full on going max and max. For lead, it's more like a woo. Yeah. So that is our tango exercise for today. Work on this at home this week. You can do it in a tiny postage stamp. You can do it on carpet. Definitely do it alone. As a matter of fact, I do see people do better heels and toes when they do stuff alone. So I would take this self-isolation time as an opportunity to work on this stuff solo. I'll show the routine one more time that you're going to do. So for leads, and I'll actually show from a different angle than I did earlier. So leads, you're going to go walk, walk, link, close promenade, forward, forward, side, together. Make sure to throw your weight there. Walk again. Walk, walk, link, and then you have that promenade link, so that big heel and then the short heel. And close your eyes and repeat. Walk, walk, link, forward, through, side, together. Walk, walk, link, forward, and shut. Okay, so for ladies, your part, and I'll just show a different angle than I did earlier, but same stuff. We're going walk, walk, link, forward, through, side, together. Walk, walk, link, forward, slam, shut. And we repeat. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you soon. When the studios open back up, make sure to come out and support your local dance studios because they are definitely major help. And we all miss you very much. I can't wait to dance with you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.